Okay, for the past 4 or 5 years, my life has changed in so many ways. And one of the things that I've been noticing that kind of blows me away, and I just want to find out what's going on, is I find I'll change my behavior in one way, I'll maybe react to something in a different way, and then all of a sudden some totally different problem fixes itself. And it's almost like, if your car engine needs a tune-up, so you take it in and then you come home and your refrigerator works. Like, it doesn't seem to be related to me.
Well, the reason is because at the heart of all of those things is a vibrational habit. So as you adjust your vibration relative to one thing, it adjusts it relative to all things. In other words, getting into the receptive mode is getting into the receptive mode. We want to say this very clearly to you specifically. So envision this sort of fulcrum where things not going well is this way and things going well is this way. And you're teetering here because of the work that you've been doing. In other words, you've been putting things in your vortex for a long, long time. But this receptive mode, this step 3 part of the equation that you've been working on more deliberately for a while, is really starting to tip the scale in so many ways. And so sometimes it's because you lined up and you allowed the manifestation to occur the way you want it, and now your attention to that improved manifestation improves your vibration relative to other things. That's why the better it gets, the better it gets, the better it gets, the better it gets. But we don't want you to get addicted to needing to see improvement in order to feel improvement. We want you to find that sweet spot anyway. But that's what's happening. It's a really common thing for people, especially if they are new to this understanding, who have put so much in their vortex over time, and now they're meditating more, they're appreciating more, they are finding vibrational alignment more. And so now an avalanche of improvement sort of sweeps into their experience, especially in the beginning. And then it starts to sort of level out a little bit, because after the initial honeymoon of feeling alignment, then sometimes there is a going back to the old patterns of facing reality that sort of slows it down.
Okay. One of the things I appreciate, I have had oodles of time in the last 4 years to just work on all of these things and listen to as many videos as I want, mainly because I haven't been doing anything that earns any money. And I'm trying just to ignore that whole question.
Can you feel how that sort of contradicts what you just told us a moment ago?
Yeah.
In other words, isn't it possible that in your alignment, other things could open up for you? And maybe this sweet spot is a vibrational currency that is really worth considering as value. Now, this is going to be hard for most of you to hear, but we're going to stay after it until you really do hear it, because this is exactly what you're talking about. The money in the bank cannot be more important to you than the emotional state of well-being, because you can't control the money in the bank right now, this red hot minute, but you can control the emotional state of well-being right now. And if this is the choice that you keep making, instead of this one that you can't control, or this one that you have to take action in order to make some change or to make something show up, if you're making the vibrational choice, eventually the other will take care of itself every time.
I keep telling myself that.
Do not underestimate, do not undervalue alignment. Alignment trumps everything. We talk about this vibrational reality, and we hear from some of you, Abraham, all right, enough already about the vibrational reality. How do I get the money out of the vortex and into the bank? And we say, you got to stay tuned to the vortex. You got to stay tuned to the vortex. Don't lose track of being in alignment there. The other will follow. It's our promise to you. It is illogical for it to be any other way. It is law. It must come to you. But sometimes if you're fixated on what isn't happening, you're not in that sweet spot. And a lot of people argue with us. They say, no, Abraham, you got to help me. You got to help me figure out how to turn the thoughts to the things, how to turn the vibrations to the dollars. And we say, the universe will do that for you. Law of attraction will do that for you. You fixate on that sweet spot. You find that vibrational point of receptiveness, and the ideas will flow, and it'll be fun along the way.
Okay.
And don't you think that you said it in a sort of derogatory way, maybe the reason that I've had so much time to do all this la 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 frou stuff is because I haven't been doing anything productive that makes any money. And we say, that's really not the way you want to look at that. You want to say, I have been applying myself in the most powerful, important ways. I've been applying myself in a vibrational way that will yield to me everything that I want. That's the way you got to tell that story, because that's the way it is.
Okay. Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah.